Just by revealing half of her shoulder in front of her classmates, she let out a sharp, magnetic scream, instantly causing the whole room to burst into laughter. But the boy felt a sense of being violated. When he got home, the more he thought about it, the angrier he became. Deep inside, he knew he was a girl, but heaven had given him the body of a boy. Then, he made a wish to his mother. He said he wanted breasts. If the boy's wish shocked us, his mother's response completely shattered our worldview. Not only did she buy her son a woman's bra, but she also handmade 2 yarn balls to act as his breasts. The story begins with this 12-year-old girl. She had been living with her mother for years, but her mother had become a stranger to her, drunk every day, coming home late at night, and immediately falling into bed, unconcerned and careless. Her clothes were thrown around dirty. Washing them once a month was considered good. She couldn't even be bothered to wash the pots and pans, since her mother rarely cooked. Annie almost ate convenience rice balls from the supermarket every day. At an age when she should have been surrounded by maternal love, she could only helplessly deal with the mundane struggles of life. The worst part was, her mother often left a note and disappeared, sometimes for 3 to 5 days, sometimes for a year or more. But for Annie, it didn't matter whether her mom stayed or left. When she was there, she never saw her anyway. She had long gotten used to living alone. But the only thing that troubled Annie was that the money her mother left behind never matched the number of days she was gone. So, every time she was left without money, she would go to her uncle for help. But this time, her uncle had already told Annie in advance that he had a girlfriend, and they were already living together. But this girlfriend was a bit special, and he hoped Annie wouldn't mind. Annie thought, what's the big deal about him having a girlfriend? But when she met her future aunt, she was instantly shocked. It turned out that the person in front of her was the boy from the beginning.